General Hospital recap June 12th. Natalia shocking info, and Willow hospitalized after custody decision. General Hospital recap 4. June 16th reveals Natalia Ramirez delivers a warning, and Willow Corinthos is hospitalized after Michael Corinthos is granted sole custody. Plus, Nina Reeves tells Drew Kane to leave, Alexis Davis worries, and more. Natalia's warning. Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard, gets into Natalia's car. She warns him that they are in deep trouble and that she was arrested for DUI last night. This isn't her first time, and she could face up to 5 years in prison unless she assists ADA Justine Turner, Nazanin contractor, in building a case against him. He believes she has no evidence that could implicate him. Natalia confesses that she does have evidence, and it could lead to a long prison sentence for him. She mentions that she possesses a copy of Deception's financial records. There are obvious discrepancies in how he financed the company. Bad news. That would suffice to provide Turner with a warrant to pursue him. He inquires if she is blackmailing him. Natalia reassures him of her loyalty, but expresses the need for his assistance in resolving this issue. Sonny is contemplating his next steps, but assures her that they can emerge from this situation without harm. He promises to speak with her before her upcoming meeting with Turner. She expresses her gratitude and asks if they can return to their previous state. He responds that reaching out to her was the initial step. She has been feeling confined, but now she senses that things might improve. She embraces him. Alexis worries. Alexis Davis, Nancy Lee Grahn, feels anxious when Christina Corinthos Davis, Kate Monsey, arrives at her office. Christina claims she might have discovered a solution to their issue with Ava. She intends to pit Rick Lansing, Rick Hurst, against Ava Jerome Mora West. To do this, she has enlisted someone to seduce Ava. However, Christina didn't hire a gigolo. Instead, it's Cody Bell, Josh Kelly. Her mother is unable to accept this plan, but Christina is optimistic it will succeed. She believes they can push Rick back towards Elizabeth Baldwin, Rebecca Herbst. Now that Lucky Spencer, Jonathan Jackson, is no longer in the picture. Although her mother disapproves of this strategy, Christina is convinced that Ava will become jealous and seek comfort in Cody's embrace. Alexis doesn't think Christina has learned from her mistakes. Alexis believes her daughter has yet to grasp the lessons from her errors. Christina maintains that her strategy carries no drawbacks. Her mother highlights that there are plenty of factors beyond their control, yet Christina stands firm, claiming this is their greatest opportunity. Laura Spencer, Jeannie Francis, then reaches out to Alexis and requests that she come to her office. After hanging up, Alexis informs Christina that it seems she will discover whether the mayor has uncovered the embezzlement. Cody arrives at the art gallery. Ava is surprised when Cody arrives at her office, mentioning he might be able to assist her, gives her the sunglasses she forgot at the pool, and then looks at her gallery. She is curious about how he found out where to return them. He replies that everyone knows who she is. She doubts her reputation is good. He admits his isn't great either. As he looks around, he confesses he knows little about art but is interested. She would enjoy discussing it with him. Then they talk about a painting and its emotional effects, and he feels like he is meant to stay an unrefined fool. Ava enjoys a challenge. So does he. They discuss beauty, and she invites him to the wildlife photography exhibition she is organizing. He thanks her for the quick lesson on art and leaves. Cody returns and tells Christina there's a catch. Cody meets Christina at her mother's office and shares details about his talk with Ava, mentioning that she owes him $1,000. Cody is confident he can handle this and inquires how far she wants it to go. Christina responds that it needs to extend to Ava leaving Rick. Cody then points out that there's a catch. While Ava is attractive, she is also a murderer. This means he will require a significant amount of hazard pay. She consents to this arrangement. Later, in her gallery, Ava calls Rick to check in and then picks up the sunglasses, thinking about Cody. Liz and Laura meet in the mayor's office. Liz expresses regret for forcing Lucky to leave town. Laura doesn't hold it against her. She appreciates that the nurse understood what her son truly needed. Although she cherished having him around, her son will find more happiness helping others. Laura invites her to the penthouse to meet the family, and they discuss Martin Gray, Michael E. Knight, encouraging her to seek compensation for her accident. Liz prefers to move on from it after she leaves. Alexis comes in, and the mayor updates her about Martin, pushing Liz to file a claim regarding her accident. Laura mentions that Liz isn't very interested, but inquires if the lawyer believes Liz might have a solid case. If so, she might persuade Liz to consider it. Alexis then leaves. Verdict read: Michael Corinthos, Rory Gibson, Carly Spencer, Laura Wright, and Jason meet Diane Miller, Carolyn Hennessy, at the courthouse. She confesses that the woman Michael had an affair with giving birth during the hearing probably didn't help his situation. In the courtroom, Willow informs Rick, Drew, and Nina Reeves that she encountered Michael in the park. They hardly had time to converse before they were summoned back. Michael and the others come in. In a whisper, Jason reassures him that he can be airborne with the kids just minutes after the hearing if needed. Michael gets custody. The judge calls the hearing to order. She approves the divorce and allocates their possessions. The judge observes that Willow has frequently relocated her children, even across state borders, and has not made any effort to facilitate contact between the father and the children. Willow has demonstrated a persistent and often unlawful neglect of her children, while Michael has exhibited the contrary behavior. The judge awards Michael full legal and physical custody, and a collective gasp of shock fills the room. Rick has to clarify to Willow that she is lost. Willow jumps up, pleading with the judge and imploring Rick to contest this decision. Willow collapses in shock. Willow lets out a piercing scream, insisting the kids should be with her, and cries out that this is unjust. Gasping and trembling, she pleads with Michael to inform the judge that she has erred. Diane guides him away. "Mommy!" Willow shrieks as she plunges into Nina's embrace. She shakes and weeps, and together, Drew and Nina help her out of the room. "You promised I would win!" she stammers to Drew before fainting. Drew reacts overall like he's shocked she'd lose her composure like this. Michael hates Willow having the breakdown, but now he has to tell his children they can't see Mommy for a long time. In the hall, Michael expresses how difficult it was to see Willow break down like that arriving at Carly's with her and Jason. He recalls how Willow was at first. He struggles to connect the woman he married and fell in love with the one he just divorced. They hope this will serve as a wake-up call for her. Michael needs to find a way to explain to the kids that they won't see their mom for a long time.